Hello, good afternoon, and indeed, welcome to this here Friday Live on Friday, the 12th of November 2021. My name is Spiff. Hello, and joining me is the lovely Mike Borgia.
Hello,
Mike. It's like old times.
Old times. Well, if you look on the post, I've put the OG producers back in the
That's it. You say
back in the building.
Right, back once again,
like a renegade master
with the renegade master. D4 damage part of the PO pool. Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what? I've forgotten what to do because it seems to be like 4 weeks. It probably is because I was on holiday and Ellen's done a few and whatnot. But anyhow, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday Live, broadcasting to you out there in the bubbles on site and the wider community at home and wherever you may be watching in the ever-increasing Heathlands footprint, ladies and gentlemen. See, the thing is, this is my gift to Heathlands, Mike. Do you know what I mean? I'll give you 11 years of my life, and the phrase Heathlands footprint. There we go.
Right.
So first of all, let's have a look. The weather's dreary, Mike. Very dreary.
It's very.
It's moist.
Moist and windy.
It is
wet and windy.
It started off all right this morning, and then a bit sort of drizzly, rainy sort of thing.
And now
it's full on cack, but I believe we're meant to have a drier weekend. You know
well, I hope so.
Quite mild.
I may have misinformed people last week that I was going to Diwali last week. I got my dates wrong.
Ah, right, you turned up and they weren't having a festival.
No.
So this week?
Well, you see, what I didn't realise is that it's a week long or a number of days long. So actually, I'm going to Diwali tomorrow for the Diwali celebration.
Oh, right, cool.
And they usually have fireworks. So I'm hoping it is dry because it's
true,
double bang on the fireworks.
Right.
Plus, a top chef from there Birmingham.
Right there, Birmingham.
Doing the nosh.
That's a bit fancy.
There might well be some food reportage for you next week.
Food reportage and photographs of said scran.
I think that'll be happening.
Because I'm an uneducated man from Morton Park. And, growing up in the 70s, there weren't much call for the old Diwali tackle round stone gaff. I know they have lots of scran and all that, and I know the basic premise of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a tipple?
Not always.
I was going to say, because a week long, that isn't a celebration, that's a bender. Do you know what I mean?
It's more about food, celebration, dancing. It's a bit like their Christmas. So it's all about family.
Is it sweets and savoury food?
Oh, yes. Lots of sweets and savouries. And at the event we're going to, they're doing a mother and daughter dance. So there's loads of mothers and daughters dancing, including...
I was going to say, go on.
Including my lovely wife, Miss Tina, and my lovely daughter, Miss Rowan.
Is it all dressed up in the finery and that?
They're all dressing up in their finery, although Rowan's not going the whole hog. Tina's going full.
I can imagine your missus always goes the full hog.
Oh, yeah, she's going all the way, full tackle.
Maybe it's going to be the video representations of this here thing.
Well, if I can get away with it, that depends on my daughter. She's 15.
No, that's fair news. That's fair news. It'll be a nice thing to share with the footprints, if you will.
Well, it would be, yes.
Sure, I mean,
yeah. No,
anyway, so,
what were we doing?
I can't remember now.
Right,
we started off with weather, and then we segued into Diwali because of your false weather reportage. Anyway, so that's the weather done. Equipment check. I've got me a bit of paper.
Oh, I've got some paper. I don't know if any of it's relevant.
I've got not one, but 2 pens.
Oh, that's where my pen went.
There you go.
You stole my pen. Hang on, go on then.
Wait a minute. There we go. That's all right.
Jeez.
Hey.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
And I've got me drink water. And Mike's got a mystery drink.
I've got a mystery drink of water that I'm hoping is actually clean water, but I don't know where it's coming from.
See, what I reckon, Mike, is you've actually, because just before I went on air, he went, did you put that there? What?
Ladies man.
Yeah, ladies man. But I think what's happened, Mike, probably is you've got it yourself and you've forgotten to move it. In the headlong rush into broadcast.
Or Mark left his cup on the desk.
Mark left his cup. It's probably about 2 days old, that.
It probably
or more.
Is.
3 or 4 days old.
I'm looking depths into the depths.
He could have legionnaires. I hope he doesn't. If anything goes wrong, it wasn't predictive. Anywho, agenda today. So what's the agenda? Agenda's the thing we're going to sort of discuss and show you today. There'll be a habitat thing because that's Adam's gig, and she'll be doing it either next week or the week after. Anyway, so agenda, ladies and gentlemen. We have, first of all, we'll have news, information, and thanks. We will have Art Showcase Extreme to the max this week, featuring road safety, poppies, explosions, a dead Swiss artist, scran, gnomes, curling, baking, and me and Cheryl in space. Can you Adam and Eve it, ladies and gentlemen? But before all that, I think we should have a dig there, out there, Mike, across the bubbles, across the wider community, across the footprint, and have a cheeky little screen peep. And who will win, if anybody, is asked, the battle of what you had for your dinner. Let's have a peep.
Right, so, Heathlands, afternoon, what you having for your lunch? Me and Eva have had ham, egg, mushy peas and chips.
Oh, very nice.
And more or less simultaneously, Sarah Farmer, who's going to win? Heathland says, and I'm assuming this is Mark from home. Mark's the reason I'm here is Mark's actually looking after Eva, who's been a bit poorly.
That's right, a bit of gammy guts and that.
Yeah, but still managing the old gammon, egg and chips.
Well, no, because actually it's medicinal. As you know, it's got carbs, it's got complex amino acids, fats and salts. And if it's going to sort you out, Eva, the old mushy chips, that'll sort you right. Bit of a white bread fold of a sarnie. Anyway, so Mike, what have you had for your scone?
Well, as usual, I've had a cup of tea.
Oh,
I've gone a bit left field rather than a cup of coffee.
I was going to say, was that with the 4 sugars just left in the bottom unstirred?
Oh yes,
standard. I had at speed. I'll have to tell you. One of them, you know, the cup noodle, the soba noodles.
Oh, soba.
It was the chili noodle. So I've got some Rennies just in case it comes back to.
Very good. They're very popular in the Borgia household.
Hey?
The soba noodles.
Oh, I love them.
And ramen noodles, all sorts of noodles.
I'm a fan of the noodle.
Yeah.
See, it's your cup noodle, you see, rather than your pot noodle. You know what I mean?
Your cup noodle or your packet instant noodle.
No, you see, I like the cup noodle. It's Japanese. Nissin is the brand rather than your bachelor's tackle. That's a personal choice and not one that is endorsed by Heathlands or its board of governors. Hey! All right, so what else have we got there, Mike?
Anthony.
Hello there, Anthony. How are you doing?
What did I get? What have you had for lunch? Too late.
Too late.
Mark's beat me to it.
Hey, yeah. Do you know what I mean? I tried to do that actually when it was off once and I couldn't get that quick.
So you must have said, I think that's Sarah replying to Mark saying, did I get in first? 8-bit fire starter, that's from Bonfire Night. I know, but I liked it, so I kept it.
If you like something, rip it, steal it, and call it a homage. Ladies and gentlemen, and there's not a copyright lawyer who can fight it.
So we've got hello from the Green Bubble. What you had for your dinner? That's from Mr. Henshaw. All right.
I know, that's from Jacky.
Hiya from Lizzie. Lizzie in Liverpool. Liverpool. I thought they were in Blackpool.
And social stereotyping is alive and well.
I thought they were in Blackpool.
No, I think they've been travelling about.
The northwest.
In the north. They're doing the Grand Circuit.
It's Manchester tomorrow, Morecambe.
Manchester, a bit of Stockport. Altrincham could be fired in there. You never know, I'm glad you're having a good time, by the way. I spied your pictures of your friends thing. Like, you know, it's like, I don't know what it is. You know, you get like a Comic-Con, it's like that for friends. I don't mean like just your mates. I mean the TV show. Yeah. I was never into it.
Apart from Heathlands, camera is wonky.
No, it's me, I'm wonky.
Yeah.
It is slightly, actually, it is slightly. No. What it is, it's what we've done was we've gone off level. It's an artistic thing. It doesn't matter, I'll just hang on if I do that. Sort of balances it up, you know what I mean?
Spiff was leaning to one side when I focused it. That's what it was.
I was listening to the port side, ladies and gentlemen. I've been taken on bilge.
And Abby Atkinson's on board, says back on Tuesday.
Good to see you then.
Eva says, big hello, sorry for keeping my daddy off work.
It's all right. I'm sure he'll be all right with that. He's had egg and chips.
Well, he's had egg and chips and ham.
I know, exactly. Fair. No, don't knock your pan in now, man.
We have some breaking water news. I left my cup. It's less than 24 hours old.
Oh, that's all right.
You can water my plant with it.
Oh, is that a euphemism?
There's a plant in here.
You never know, Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
There's the plant there.
Look at that.
Hiding behind there. There we go. So there is indeed a plant.
There you go.
But I'm going to drink it anyway.
Too late. Too late. Who's else out there in TV land?
Oh, yes, hang on, sorry.
It's all right. We've
got
plenty of time.
Oh, this is interesting.
Hi.
Hiya from Fisher Towers, from Jeanette Fisher.
Hello there.
So not with Lizzie Fisher.
No, I think she's gone there solo.
Oh.
For something today.
Oh, well.
Anyhow, it's not fair, Jeanette, because I normally show down.
Well, try it.
No, she's...
Try it.
No, Jeanette! We might have to wait a week. But it'll be worth it, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. We were in Blackpool yesterday.
Aye, that's right. Aye, that's the crack.
Lizzie's come back with Blackpool yesterday. This weekend is Liverpool for Comic-Con.
Oh, right, nice one. Spot on, actually, by the way.
And then Alan...
excuse me, a bit of windy pop, sir, gentlemen, that's a sober.
What have your times, Spiff and Mike?
Is that to do with Scran, Alan? If you just put T if you want to know what we're having tonight. I'll get back to you.
So, Ant's not in next week. They're on respite, but unfortunately, Dad's operation's being cancelled.
All right, okay.
Jacky Best, Aya from Maria, Robin, Ian, Carla in the Blue Bubble.
Hello, Blue Bubble.
Hello.
Right. And I know for a fact at this moment in time, Robin will be going, hey, so right back at you, Robin, my man.
Yeah. So there endeth.
Okay.
There endeth the
Screenplay. Right then, okay. Let's get a ring.
What's this?
Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a time when broadcasters play and he doesn't know what the hell's going on. Is that blooming thing that Sarah brought up? Oh my God! Did my head in with it?
It's the new COVID Christmas cock.
It's the festive cock, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see. Oh no!
Ooh, how sad.
Nice one! Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. I said I brought that in a few weeks ago. Just to rattle my nerves, and he did that. But I'm enjoying that. I think that should be part. If we ever do a global advertising campaign, I know we do little things for the sort of local community and social services and that. I think that rather than these slick things with all fades and Heathlands, a place of tranquility, should just be that. And then us going, hello. No,
just that.
Just that on repeat forever and ever and ever. Anyway, where was I?
I don't know, but it may pop up again.
I don't know, it probably does. That's the nature of the COVID festive cock. It's the right place and the right time. Okay, so we have a little bit of news. So for next week, ladies and gentlemen, from Monday, I think I'm right in saying this, we have a new start, a new member coming to join us on the Mondays and the Thursdays by the name of Ethan. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, were you talking to me then?
Yeah. So
I drifted off.
couple of taster days, and that as we do. So if you remember when you guys first started, it's not just a question you get tipped out of a bus on day one, because that'd be far too intimidating. So what we normally do when new people start is they come up, could be for an hour, could be for an all day and stuff, could be with their own supporter by themselves, just to get a feel of the place and see if they like us. And fortunately, Ethan does. So he'll be joining us from Monday and Thursdays. So for all you guys who are watching are going to be about on those days, I think he's going to be in the green bubble.
Just
be nice.
Put your head up a minute. No, down. Up.
Which way? Am I moving my head back?
Oh, no.
What?
You got alien eyes now.
Oh yeah, because I get the. I think I've described this before, ladies and gentlemen. But around the camera that's pointing at me, there's a ring of light. Yeah. So it makes it sort of even light. But if I get the specs right, I can do it with moving my specs. You should see. Look, it's like I've got polo eyes. Look at that. Yeah. So anyhow, so if you're about in the green bubble on Monday and or Thursday, so there'll be a lad called Aiden. So just be nice to him, showing the ropes sort of thing. Because it's, like anything for anybody. Yeah. When you're starting a new place, it can be a bit sort of intimidating and that. And I'm sure you can all remember your first days. I can remember mine. This is me, my first day. But I soon fitted in. Okay, so that's that one. But we've had more new people, ladies and gentlemen, but staff-wise. So last week we had the return. You may not have seen because a couple of days, we're doing a lot of training at Heathlands at the moment for the staff. So it's all a bit sort of faffing about. So that's only for next few weeks. But we've got the return of Nicola, who was away for a while, and Sammy is working on shift today, ladies and gentlemen, in the glorious orange bubble. And Sammy used to, she was a volunteer, wasn't she?
Yes, she started
originally,
as a volunteer,
yes. 2 or 3 years ago, but in fact more, I think. But now she's working with us 2 days a week. But wait, Mike, there's more.
Really?
There is. Also, a member of staff who's joining us 5 days a week.
Five whole days? She must be mad.
She must be mad.
Mad for it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's yet to be seen. Anyway, Yeah, so it's Ellie, and she started on Monday, and she did used to be able. You know, it was 3 years ago because I asked her, 2018, and she was here last as a health and social care level 3 or something. Wasn't it?
level 3 placement.
She's gone on. She's done lots of sort of stuff, and now we've
completed a course.
Completed a course
With a merit, I hasten to add.
Yeah. So so she's joined us. So go on, yeah.
No, carry finish.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. So if this. We've tried to introduce as many people as we can, but obviously you guys out there across the footprint maybe only attend certain days, so it might be a while till you see if she's in the same bubble as you. So just so you know, she's called Ellie and she's great.
And so just to aid that process of getting to know the new members of staff, do I feel that there may be some deep delvage coming in the next couple of weeks?
Do you know what? It's been I was saying that to myself, Mike. It's been a while since I've delved. Quite deeply. And I think what I'm going to do, I think we'll talk to you about this and I'll talk to Mark about it, but if we've got a bit of time, maybe next Wednesday morning after Mark and Sarah's thing, we can maybe get a sort of a 5 or 10 minute window. I call it a delve window. Do you know what I mean? Or a trawl, a deep trawl.
A deep dive.
Yeah, and the best thing about deep dive. Yeah. So we'll be attempting that for next week's show, ladies and gentlemen. So
and then we can leave Helen to look embarrassed because we won't be here.
No, that's it.
Genius.
There you go. It's like we planned it. But wait, there's still more, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I'm peeking on me. Oh,
are you peeking?
I think I'm. Hang on.
Have you gone too loud?
I've gone too loud.
It's normally me.
I know.
It's normally me. Also, you might see in the future the return of our very own colonial cutie, Anna, the American.
I wonder where this was going.
You didn't know where it was going.
I really didn't know where that was going.
So Anna maybe join us as the relief staff. Now, relief staff, Mike, keep it together, lad. Professional. Be a professional.
I just may need to step out for a minute.
So Anna, maybe a few of you remember from. Well, you'll remember because she's American now. We don't have many of them knocking about up Heathlands. So she'll be joining us as and when needed. So relief staff, that basically means that if we need somebody in at short notice or if somebody's taking a holiday, one of the regular staff, that she can come in. And she's got nowhere, Mag.
She has got nowhere.
She's got a...
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Anna. So we look forward to seeing her again. Okay, so thank you all so much, both staff and members, for providing the content for this cross-footprint boundary event, which we call Heathlands at Home. So Mark, Sarah, to all the staff, provide the content. A massive thank you. And obviously, as always, a massive thank you to all the staff on the ground floor, at the tip of the spear. We have to be readily adapted.
Edge of the wedge.
Edge of the wedge.
I just came up with a new one.
Edge of the wedge. That's a new segment this week on Edge of the Wedge. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, but seriously, thanks, guys. You know, a lot of things we do. We have a plan, don't we, Mike? We have a plan in the morning.
We have
a plan, a loose framework, and sometimes, so I write the stuff in down and that, and within the blink of an eye,
we've scribbled it all out.
It changes, yeah. So thanks for your patience with that. We do have some days we have a rapidly changing and evolving situation, but it's to your guys' credit that we get through the day. So massive thank you. Let's have another look what I've got for this one. Okay, big massive thank you to Miss Helen Tuck and to Connor and Mr. Mark Original G Greener, because this week, ladies and gentlemen, you will be aware it was Remembrance Day yesterday, the 11th of the 11th, and it's Remembrance Sunday this Sunday. And as we've done for many years now, we've been a part of the Poppy Appeal. Work closely with, it's the British Legion, isn't it?
Yes, it is the British Legion.
Excuse me. So on Tuesday, we had Connor and Helen going down at the stall at Asda there selling poppies to the general populace, the punters.
Well, that's when Connor stopped talking to them.
That's too like. He likes a good crack, does Connor. Seriously, guys, well done. And Mark went this morning with Helen and that. So Helen, thanks for sort of allowing that, getting that to happen and stuff. So brilliant work with that one, guys. Let's have a look at that. Have we got any stuff, Mike, things going on building-wise. I don't think we have we?
I think it's been pretty quiet on the old building front.
However,
the bubble of orange.
Le bubble of orange.
Should hopefully by midweek next week have a fully working, full-size cooker and oven because they whinged about the one we bought.
No, it's rightfully so. There's a lot of for those of you who maybe don't know. There's a lot of cooking goes on there. Adrian, especially, Vicky, Rebecca. Leanne now, yes, so that's another little bit on news as well. Leanne,
however, what I must point out, I've gone to all this trouble to get it rewired because I've had to get it rewired.
You made a couple of phone calls, Mike.
Well, and now I've got to get my tools out and cut things up, and now I've got to buy. I've had to actually buy cash money. A big cooker for them. But do I see any of these alleged baking products?
Well, to be fair, neither do I.
I know.
And I can normally sniff it out a mile away.
Unbelievable.
But that's really good because, I mean, we have got a very small sort of tabletop cooker, which it isn't really sort of fit for what we're doing.
Yeah, we're only occasionally using it, but now they're using it 3 or 4 times a week. It is justified. Yeah.
But they are still sort of coming out with it as well. And staff-wise as well, I was really impressed with our very own Caroline. Because she's been doing this sort of baking, and she did these little, I don't know what you call it, like fairy buns or whatever, a few weeks ago. They were lovely. Did that with
finding a light under a bushel.
Exactly.
Or a bun.
Exactly. Under a fairy bun.
Fairy bun.
I'm going to get away from that.
I've got a funny feeling, Spiff.
And
I'm hoping.
You can see a doctor.
Hey!
Hear me now.
I'm hoping it's not the water.
No.
Oh,
that's sweet baby. Sweet baby Jesus in the orphans. Mike, who the hell we got? What the hell do they want?
Right, let's just run up to where we were before. Right, hang on. Did we do the stuff? We had breaking news from. Oh no, here we go. Obviously, I'm not in Liverpool, Mistress Fisher.
Of course not. No.
For Comic-Con, I'm home alone for the weekend. And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
2 words to you: wine, chocolate.
And she's done a big yay!
There you go.
Did say, what are you having for your tea?
What am I having for my tea? I believe from the big bad self, the lovely Cheryl and lovely Amelia, it's cheeseburgers tonight, or if you're from New York, cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers, which I'm going to do with my very slow caramelised onions.
Nice.
And, the plastic cheese. You can have all this old fun stuff. Bit of plastic cheese slice. Do you know what I mean? Lovely ketchup sauces.
As they euphemistically put it in restaurants now, American cheese. And it's basically a Kraft slice, isn't it?
That's what they call it in America. You say, like, I to do that now with a slice of American cheese, and you think, that's posh, yeah. Nah, it's Kraft cheese slicer. Unbelievable. But that's what they call it in America.
I'm not sure what I'm having for tea.
I
don't really know. We haven't decided. We're not sure. Depends on Rowan and lots of variables.
You've got a lot of factors going on for your scran, haven't you? You know what I mean? You've got a lot of things to work before you commit.
So I tell you, it'll start with a sandwich when I get in from work. It always does. Right. Anyway, enough for that nonsense.
What are you having, Alan? That's important as well.
Oh, hang on. They're jumping around. They're coming in thick and fast. Hang on.
Blimey.
Stop jumping. Right. Sarah Farmer says success. Not entirely sure what that's in relation to.
No, I'm thinking what it is. Now, again, I'll apologise to Sarah because she was on the didn't say I'm Shunter. Now, Sarah was meant to move into her new flat on Wednesday. But unfortunately, couldn't because there's a problem with like the boiler. Yeah. So what I did, you know what I'm like, Mike. Yeah. So when Sarah was there, I goes, "All right, set up. You're all right. I'm sorry to hear you had a problem with gas," which made it sound as if she was burping or had a bit of windy pops. But it seems if that's got sorted, nice one. Brilliant.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, technical announcement: we are experiencing some Facebook flutters.
Flutters, you say?
Yeah, so you may see occasional things that says loss of signal or interruption, but it will keep going. That's at Facebook's land, not our land.
Yeah, okay.
So don't whinge.
No. Well, you can't whinge, you just ignore it.
Anthony says, what we're doing this weekend, you and Mike. Well, I've already explained what I'm doing this weekend. And alongside that,
getting them to people's houses and getting fed.
And when I'm not doing that, I will be mostly decorating.
Nice. And fancy dance. What am I doing? A nice little quiet one. I'll be sort of doing a bit of tidying up and fanning about and that tomorrow. Making something nice for Cheryl for the tea. And then on Sunday, my son will be over for the day, so I'll be cushy to see
How
you.
is Finn? I haven't seen him.
Flynn's all right. Do you know what? A month from today, I'll be 10-year-old.
Blooming heck.
I know.
Blooming heck.
I know.
I was at a parents' evening last night
Aye.
and bumped into a friend who's got a daughter the same age as Rowan. And she's also got another little daughter who, in my head, is this big.
I know.
Started secondary. I couldn't believe
Do you know
it.
what does my head about it, as a man of an age, is the fact that, like, I find myself saying and thinking all the rubbish that I used to hear when I was a little boy from older people. And it's like, oh, God, you're so lame. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, let's stay beside you with this big. It's like, I've grown a bit, you know what I mean? And it's just, it must be just encoded into people's
I think
genes.
it must be genetic.
Yeah.
Right. Sarah Farmer, we did it, Helen. So I'm assuming that refers to...
It might not be the gas, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Mike Harrington saying hi,
Hello, Mike.
Spiff.
Mike, good to see you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, hear from you.
And wine, chocolate,
Oh, for Jeff.
Netflix. My weekend is sorted. God knows what mischief I can get up to on my own.
I dread to think, Fisher. I dread to think.
Are you watching England tonight? Is that football or rugby?
No, I don't
If
know.
it's rugby, it's tomorrow and I'll be watching. If it's football tonight, I won't be watching.
I'll see what I'm doing. As soon as I get it, I've got two things to watch. Episode 9 of Foundation and the last 2 episodes of Doom Patrol.
Nice.
I'm going to go off on a tangent, Mike. Tell me what I watched yesterday.
I'm going to switch the screen peeps off while you go.
Oh, right, okay, I got it. We'll come back to it. Tell
That's it anyway.
Tell you what's yesterday. From my sources, the old No Time to Die James Bond.
Oh.
No, I'm not a James Bond fan. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm not like mad keen, you know what I mean? But I thought, you know,
Give it a whirl.
I got a day off yesterday, Mike. Can you believe that? So I thought I'd put it on, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
Excellent.
You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's all the cliched stuff and all that, but I was actually, as a film, very, very entertaining, and I quite enjoyed it.
Very good. So what do you think about a female Bond?
I'm not bothered. Well, there was one. I don't know. Spoiler. I don't know. There was one in it because it's like, oh, James Bond is retired, but there's stuff going on, and then I'm from the James Bond company or whatever he works for.
You really
MI6.
don't watch them regularly,
And
do
he's
you?
like, oh, yeah, I work in MI6. We do the 6 stuff. I'm a black lady. I'm a double O, and I've took your number. Oh, antagonism. But they became friends.
Friends, not lovers?
No, he didn't bother with that one. Who was he? Oh, no, it's sad. He had a bird, and it all went for the funny mask, and he's there, and it's like, oh, it's Freddie Mercury, Remy Malik, and then I'll just do the plot. Right, he's racing about. Oh, no, something's happening. What's going on? He's dead. No, he's not. Remy Malik. But I'm not the villain. Yes, I am. Blofeld's back. He's in like this little trolley thing. It all goes raj. And jeans are involved. 007, you're on 007. Oh no, we'll have to find a cure. There isn't a cure. What we're going to do? Kill Remy Malik in his special thing. Bombs are gone off. Oh dear. Oh, I've gone and seen my bird. No, you can't. You've got the disease. Bang. That was James Bond. Do you know
Abridged.
Do you know what just heard there? Barry Norman spinning in his grave.
God, if you
Mark
remember
Commode's
Barry
got newts on me. So that's if you want any other sort of plots things from any other film, I can do them like that.
Oh, just a quick,
Oh, it's okay, yeah.
quick peep.
Go on.
Pippa says hello to you.
Who's Pip and do all money? Oh, the dog, Anthony's dog.
Anthony's dog, yeah.
That's okay then.
It took me a moment.
Right. So it should.
What are we doing now?
I'm just going to have some breaking weather news. It's starting to be a bit sunny now.
Blood my neck.
I know.
It's shiny out there.
Somewhere there'll be a rainbow.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I think that's Judy Garland spinning in the grave. There we go.
I promised I'd never sing online, and there you go.
There you go. And any requests? I
wouldn't bother.
Could do that for children in need.
What?
Send us 50p or stars or whatever it is. New one. It's like Facebook Bitcoin or something. I don't know what it's all about. And we'll do a turn. I'll have a turn. There you go. Which actually does remind me. So, children in children in week next week.
No, children in need.
What did I say? Children in week need.
You didn't even include the need. It was just children week in
children
week.
next week, and they're in the week children. Next Friday, children in need. No, thanks to the lovely Jacky. We've got a few little things.
Oh dear, that was a bit odd, dodgy. You subconsciously went into Jimmy Savile.
Did I? Oh, God, no. Yeah. I was going to take a moment there and just sort of, sent to myself, Mike. Mike. Be Hitler next. Anyhow, yes, so next week at Heathlands, we've got various activities, things that we can do for fun. If people want to donate to Children in Need, bring a quid in or whatever, we've got letters out to most people who are on site. So I know, for instance, on Monday, it's Raj Hair Day. Obviously, I'm wearing a wig. But there's different things like wear pyjamas on Wednesday and stuff like this. Again, non-compulsory. If you want to join in, join in. But it's just to do, a little bit of support for children in need, which I think is a good thing. Because again, Heathlands, we had a charity. We would like to help other charities. We do it with British Legion, poppies and stuff. We do a bit of children in need. We do comic relief, things like this. I know all the charities, as and when we, think it's a nice thing to do. Yeah. So it's a symbiotic, synergistic circle of charity giving, which I think's a good thing. I've completely lost my point now. I'm still thinking about James Bond, Mike. Do you know what I mean? Here's a fun fact I'll give you if you want to watch a James Bond film. It is a fact, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's interesting. There's a lot of racing about in cars. It's not a spoiler, it's James Bond there. And it's in this Italian village town, cobbled streets. When they tried to originally film it, I can't do it because the cars were sliding all over the parish. Oh. So do you know what they did? They sprayed all the streets, seriously, with Coca-Cola and let it dry. Apparently, it's a James Bond trick because as it dries, it goes colourless, but it makes the ground slightly sticky. Do you know what I mean?
So increasing the old traction.
See, but I thought about this, I thought that's fair news. What about wasps?
Oh, that would be a nightmare.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but he's probably got...
Daniel Craig probably got an extra, at least £50 for that.
Aye. But he's probably got some gadget for it.
Probably has, aye. And a wasp gun.
Wasp gun.
That'd be all right. Yeah. Anyway, aye. Have we got I can't remember what we were on now.
I have no idea. I think we've completely lost it.
Has anybody got any chunter or what?
Well, there is some... Oh, we want some extra...
Just see if it is out.
Right, well, actually, there is. Breaking news.
Aye.
2 bits of breaking news.
That's 1, 2.
Yeah, 1, 2. So we've got... I'm watching England tonight game and Gogglebox tonight. And tomorrow I'll be in Carlisle v Barrow. So I won't see the rugby tomorrow. That's from Mr. Harrington. That's his sporting weekend.
It is, aye. And... You can chunter about that in the sports chunter.
I'm just going to turn that off because... Sarah Farmer, what I meant by success, and we did it, Helen, is Helen and I on having the Christmas COVID cough on today's Friday Live, and Mark Greener was also in on it.
Unbelievable!
So there you go.
I like the final squeeze at the end. Who doesn't? Mark! Guess what? He won't because he's in the art stuff. Anyway, speaking of
who's
art...
in the art stuff?
I'm worn out. What time of day are we on, Mike? We're on a run yet?
Probably. I have no idea. I was supposed to go home.
I'll have a day. No, it's right. We're on time. Anyhow, I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, out there in the bubbles, out there in your houses, and wherever you're watching this here broadcast
including Liverpool.
Heathlands footprints. But it's about this time on a Friday. I like to sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Here we go.
Art Showcase Extreme to the Max this week featuring road safety, poppers, explosions, a dead Swiss artist, scran ropes, curling bacon, and me and Sharon Space. Boom. Okay, so you'll have to pause these, remember. If
it's this.
So, yeah, just wait.
I haven't got the mouse in the right position.
Give me a rewind.
Oh, hello.
Hello. It's okay, just push it forward a bit. Mike, you've broken the Art Showcase.
The Art Showcase is broken.
It's okay, we can get it back. Don't worry.
Right, there we go.
Okay. So pause that.
Pause, there we go.
Okay, so as we know, this week, well, yesterday, Remembrance Day. Now, this one's a corker. It's hard to get the scale of the thing.
I'm going to say, is that a big one?
So I'll use my hands. Well, earlier on in the last week, Joy, as we know, is very prolific. Now, prolific means she can do loads, quickly. So she did lots and lots of art. And there was some canvases we had. And we spent... excuse me, a couple of hours last week sort of rolling them over, sort of making them white again so we could paint on them. And one of them was that shape. Yeah, so it's about this big, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So we spent, I think it was Monday, we did it 2 coats of red. Because it's almost like a poppy. And then we did the black circle. And then we glued together, you can see there's the little leaves and the stalk, and that's Joy's poppy, and the whole thing's about this big.
Oh,
yeah. So well done, Joy, for that one. Thank you.
Your voices went much deeper then.
Has it? I don't know.
Have you wiggled?
No. I've not wiggled me anything, mate.
No, you've suddenly gone
very. Wouldn't wiggle it on
suddenly
air.
gone very deep. Okay, right. Are you ready to move on?
next
Sorry,
one,
I'm
please.
just completely not with it.
It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Right, let's have a look.
Okay, next one. What we got there, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, hello.
Hello. There we go. Okay,
Hey!
brilliant. Okay, the lovely lad with. No, we don't know if you can say this. We did this. I think this was this last Friday. We've got obviously baby Annabelle there, but she's got fireworks styly.
There you go. I've made it a bit bigger.
That's all right. Fireworks styly. A headdress on.
Yeah.
For bonfire night, as was last week. So Lara, well done for that one.
I just need to put this back together.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh, hello.
Hello. There we go.
Mark will be laughing his ass off now.
That's the kind of way we work. Off the cuff.
Yeah, there we go. Right, hang on. Let's send you up. There we go.
There we go. Nice. So nice one, lad. Spot on for that.
Baby dancing. Right, shall we carry on?
Let's have a deeks. There we go.
Right.
Right, this was taken this very morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about bacon. I'll give you bacon. So we've got in there. Look at Adrian's. He's absolutely made up. He's smiling and he's rolling. He's smiling and rolling. And the lovely Vicky. Now,
Sammy's looking a bit concerned.
Sammy's looking a bit concerned. Yeah. So they were making. I think they were making like sort of ginger biscuits. They're going to do. I'll tell you what it was going to do. You know. Not gingerbread men, but gingerbread poppies, if you will.
Or roses, she said, didn't she?
Aye. So
flowers.
Aye, that's it.
Let's say that.
But
Gingerbread flowers.
Thing. So both Adrian and Vicky getting stuck right in that, and again there. I know it's hard to see because we've all got to wear masks and stuff when we're with you guys, but that's Sammy there, and you will remember her from a couple of years back. So well done, guys. In fact, I think after this broadcast, we should do an inspection of that.
I think there's definitely need for quality control.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I promised you dead Swiss artists, and I'm giving you dead Swiss artists as part of the Friday
hang on a minute.
class art group.
No, not that one.
Oh no, it's okay. Just leave it. If you're fine. Anyway, I'm getting all rattled. Okay, so the artist Paul Klee. So he did a lot of sort of work with shapes and stuff, and what we did under Karen's tutelage in the art room was do our own interpretation of a famous image of his. So we've got Paul Klee up the top, and also I'll just go. If you do the central one, you can see that one there, Mike, with a yellow sun.
I can.
And a sort of black background. Now that is the work of Mr. Carter.
Wow.
Now normally you might presume or assume that people who've got visual impairment or blindness, for that matter, full blindness, can't possibly do art because you need art. To do art, you need to see. Well, no, you don't, ladies and gentlemen. All those shapes you see on there, doesn't matter how much you zoom, you won't get it, are all different textures. So we chose squares, triangles, circles, rectangles, etc. And Carter, we used different materials to do that. So absolutely well done to the group. In Hall, I'd say especially for Carter, because obviously he's got to work that little bit harder. So a nice one for that one, guys.
Having done all that, there we go.
There you go. You found your button.
Found my buttons. Right, there we go.
What else have we got?
Don't know.
Right, yes, okay. So next week.
Is it next week?
It is next week.
Oh, so this was all preparatory.
It's preparatory, Mike. It's preparatory.
It even says the date there. If I read it.
The 15th. Yeah, it's the Road Safety Week. Now, sounds like, we're not treating anybody as kids. Do you know what I mean? But road safety is very, very important. There's a lot of injuries and a lot of deaths just by, especially now with people like, I'm going to have time, they're just walking about in the phone. So it's just a nice little reminder to ourselves and to you guys, like certain sort of things that we need to be aware of, because cars are dangerous things. They got an affair or clip. So I think it's very, very important that this is something we're highlighting in the bubbles. We'll be doing that over the next sort of week and stuff. So that's the blue bubble. So well done to you guys.
It's exciting.
And well done also to the green bubble. So this is a little bit of work that they've started. And it sort of tells us all little things. Again,
I like that storyboard idea.
Yeah, exactly. So it's done a little story about what sort of things to do and stuff like this.
Stop and think. That's something me and you should try.
No, I can stop or I can think. I can't do both at the same time. So, well done to all the guys who were involved there in the green bubble for that one.
I've got a feeling I might
you
know
know?
what's coming next. Hey.
Oh, whoop. This. Oh, hang on. I know there's a story behind this. So I think this was yesterday.
Yeah, it was. Hang on, I'm just
where
centering up.
en masse, that means all, the orange bubble went out to that there talking tan. So I think we've got Will, we've got the Halliwell and the Jacob went out there. And a funny story attached to this whole outing. As you know, Mr. Halliwell sometimes shouts, Bob, Bob. So often we're having a little jaunt.
Looking for Bob.
Talking sad. And in the distance, you could hear somebody going, Bob, Bob. And it was like, hang on a minute, what's going on? Halliwell's looking on. It was Bill. Bill had just turned up there on spec, just going for a
walk with Ugly the dog and his lovely wife, Kathy.
So, aye. So he looks like not a bad day there as well, actually. Better than
having a bit of scran.
Aye.
Right, hang on. I think there might be some more.
I
might let these play if it's. I think it's a little
look at that. Do you know what? And I'm being serious here. Every time we see it, we come back to that one.
Oh, hang on.
Every time I see a picture of Halliwell and Jacob together, it looks like an album cover. No, Mr. God, there was one. I got it printed out, and it looks like a stage photo. You know, sort of Jake. You know, imagine the camera's facing. Jacob's sort of looking off
to the
middle distance, and Halliwell's sort of like that, looking away, and it looks staged. That's a brilliant photo.
And
I think it's all Will.
There's Will on his edge.
And do you know what? It must be turning cold, Mike, because that's the first time I've seen him with trousers on. He's normally got shorts on.
Oh, this
again,
is the
album cover.
Yeah, bird hide, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like an album cover from, I don't know, Joy Division 1979.
Look at that.
There we go. Right. Look at who happy Halliwell is. Inside Donny,
they had a really good day.
That looks absolutely spot on.
Will's laughing behind his cane.
Artistic, nice one, aye.
A few like the white geese.
Where's the head on that one then? Is it tucked behind its
under its wing. It's having a little prune. No, not prune. Preen. That's the word.
A prune.
There's the lake itself. A little bit of land. Oh, hello.
What's going on here?
That's a wooden fish. I don't think I've seen that one.
I haven't either.
It must be a new one.
Aye.
Well, that's good. We might.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
What was that? I can't work that out. Can you say?
I think it's supposed to be an otter or possibly a fox. Lanter's on a postcard, ladies and gentlemen. Or a flotter. Right.
Yeah. Oh, nice one.
Hang on.
I haven't been that for that long.
Oh,
he is again.
They've definitely got some new ones because I haven't seen that one before. That's a pike.
Oh, it is, aye.
Yeah. Predator of the freshwater.
It is, aye. Yeah. Taste of soil.
Yeah. Taste, do they?
Aye.
I've never eaten pike.
Feeders in the sifters.
No, they're not. They're
the pike. Which one I'm thinking of?
I've no idea what you're thinking. Basking shark.
I could be that. No, I don't like them. They're not tasty. You don't have to need a lot of batter for them, I know. Right, there we go. Oh, is that Margaret there?
It's Margaret.
Aye, and I can see a Jacky bag.
I can see a Jacky bag. Margaret was shattered when she got back.
It actually looks on that shot there that it's actually Maggie using the stick.
Possibly.
I've had enough.
Too tired.
I'm dropping
Will's actually supporting her.
Hey, come on, Maggie. We're nearly there. I'm not going anywhere.
Want me brew?
I'm not moving from this bench till I get a cuppa. There we go.
Look at that.
Brilliant. That's a corker of a shot.
I'm not sure that bag's entirely appropriate for the country walking.
No, it isn't. But you know what I mean? Jacky always likes to make an impression, you know what I mean? Even in the middle of the forest. But the less said about that, the better.
Excellent. Right, let's crack on.
Okay.
It's quite a long one, this one.
It's all right. It's all right.
Hey!
Look at that. Another one.
There we go. I think, are they sat on the fox again? It's quite big, that fox.
Yeah, that's Jacky there.
It's a three-person fox.
It is. It is.
Three-seater. Hey, there's Will on his fish.
It looks like he's just hunted it, eh?
Aye.
The cane looks like a spear.
The great white
hunter. That's scran tonight.
They've definitely mailed a new bit.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Looks like they're setting up camp.
Yeah.
You know?
Having a powwow.
Aye.
Right, here we go. Oh!
Hello.
Now, is this one of Tuck? Has Tuck slipped in a fungi? Or is this something they found while they were out and about?
I think they're just checking it out there.
And they've gone, oh, I know who'll like that.
Aye.
Mistress Tuck. However, the grass on there. It's just like it's
Looks
a fun guy with
I
an
know.
afro.
I know, exactly. It's an hybrid. It's an aberration, the sect of man and God.
It's
Burn
a
it with
it's
fire.
a reggae mushroom.
It is, aye. Hear me know.
Right, what we got
next?
Oh,
right, okay, so we're back to normal stuff. This was sent in, I just seen it.
Oh, I know, I thought I'd press pause. I
No,
obviously
it's all
hadn't.
right, don't worry. It's
Double clicked.
Double clicked.
There we go, right.
Okay, no, this is obviously a bit of sort of, I'm gonna go wide, cost me a bit of sewing. A bit of sewing.
I was worrying whether am I looking at a piece of embroidery stroke sewing,
Aye.
or am I looking at a cake?
Do you know what? Imagine combining the two. No, hang on, no. Right, but this is from Abby.
Oh, very
so
good.
I was looking. I spied this morning, downloaded it this morning from the Facebook site, and it's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good.
Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of
cushion,
detail
do we
there,
think,
so well
or
done.
a piece of art?
Aye.
Or a bit of or both?
It is.
Cachart.
You gotta be careful. Don't cough. Okay, so that's the first one, and the next one we've got coming up, another Abbey one. Poppy. Obviously.
Wow.
Sent in, and I'm liking. It's very accurate.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? The red, the red and the green, and that no sort of blurry jova. So that's good. So Abbey, well done. Thank you very much for sending it in.
Oh.
Look at this. Praying to some new god of fire. Actually,
Fire.
No. Obviously, some bonfire like these are obviously Alan, but it looks like I've seen shots like that. And it's normally at a festival with fire point. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's like, in me ear, I can hear lots of techno. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. It's 4 in the morning. He hasn't been to sleep since Thursday. But yeah, so Alan's there having some fun with Sparkler there. I think the next show, we've got an action shot next week.
Hang on.
You wanted explosions? I'll give you explosions, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom, shake, shake the moon.
That's actually quite hard to take.
It is a very hard shot to do.
That's how you actually
It's really good. It's really good, Alan.
Yeah,
I'm really impressed with that.
Photographing fireworks, as I'm sure we could all get bored at length by Miss Tuck. It's very difficult.
It is, aye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's an absolute cracking shot,
that's a
Alan.
great
Well done,
shot.
thanks for sending that one in for us.
Yeah. Are we moving again?
Hey! Bird of Scran. No,
it's the Great British Rudolph.
The Great British Rudolph, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Ant sort of pre-warned us on Wednesday, said he was going to do something.
He told me as well, yes.
All right. So what we've got here, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what I like about this shot, we've got something for the sweet and something from the savoury. So obviously he's done a bit of sconage, he's done some cheese. You'll see that on the sort of left hand as he's looking at the screen. On the right hand, we've got the fruit scone.
With a bit of dusting on.
I was saying about this, right? Cheese scones. I was saying about this when he said there, because we had cheese scone, bit of butter on scone. Imagine you get a cheese scone, you cut it in half, butter, then English mustard and thick cut ham.
You see what
You know what I mean? Use like sconewich.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're saying there, but I would go.
Be a bit dry like that.
I would go with butter, cream cheese, Marmite, and Branston pickle.
I'm liking it, but that's just pure condimentary. Do you know what I mean?
There's no wrong with pure condimentary in my
I
house.
know. No, it's all right. I'm certainly spot on, mate. Bring some in, eh?
I looked in the fridge the other day. There wasn't much food in it, but there was an entire door of condiments.
You know what? Honest to God, I swear, little window into my world. There's been times in my past, not much money in that, and I've literally been so starving. What have I got? Well, I've got 5 types of mustard, and I've got 6 types of sauce, and I've got nothing to put it on. But
Finger dip in.
That's it, eh? Aye. No, cheers on. Nice one.
Well done, Anthony. So we look forward to Joan's offering.
Aye. Then.
Oh, hello.
This is a maverick.
Oh.
This is a maverick, ladies and gentlemen. I should have maybe honked the. I was going to edit that actually and put the contrast up. This is from the mind, the creative cauldron, the crucible of chaos of Mr. Brian Jefferson Esquire.
Wow.
No. At first glance, you just think, oh, it's a lady. But it is, in fact, a lady that Brian wouldn't stop chuntering on about. A former member of the Spice Girls. Can you guess who it is?
I think it might be Baby Spice.
It is. It's Emma Bunton.
Emma Bunton, ladies and gentlemen.
All I'll say is he took an inordinate amount of time putting them sequins on. He was doing it with love. I was, Brian, what you doing? You're lingering. And it's just put the sequins
Is
on.
he designing dresses for Strictly as well?
I think he must do, aye, but he was taking a long time, let's say.
Yeah.
Putting
Well,
them
you've got to get these
sequins
things
on,
right.
dirty
You've got to
boy.
get these things right.
But I saw well done, Brian.
Yeah. I like the edging. I like the fringing around the edge.
Aye, that's right. I tell you, he was giving a hand with that. I tell you, he was actually giving a hand with that. Who was supervising and sort of, well, not supervising, giving a hand. Our very own Mr. Andrew Sheikle.
Well,
he was getting a bit too involved, actually.
Who'd have thunk that the Lord of Sheikle would be so into his sequins?
Yeah.
But that's news to his missus.
That's it. But it's okay. What happens at Heathlands stays at Heathlands. No, this was sent in by Alan as well. No, I didn't know what the hell was going on.
I know what this is.
I know what it is now, but at first, obviously, with my bad eyesight, and I was only seeing it on a small screen, I thought, there's a lot of people doing brushing the floor and that. Of course, it isn't. It's curling.
It's indoor curling.
On a Monday,
carpet
again,
curling.
not all of you will know. You're aware that we go out to botching and stuff on a Tuesday, some of you guys go. But on a Monday, as part of the, I've forgotten the whole name of it now, the Better Together, if you will, do on Mondays and Fridays. There's a group that goes out and to Broughton Community Centre. We've done a bit of boccia and stuff like this, but they also do the curling. Yeah. So it's like a shove curl thing with things on wheels. So I didn't know what was happening at first, but it looks like you're absolutely having a crack at the amount of time. In fact, I'll tell you what actually happened. The next picture you see, I think, will be the first one I see. And I thought, what's going on here? Which is that, which looked like some sort of mopping conga. I'm still a bit unsure of the thing. I'd imagine that's the sort of, so everybody has to be the same length apart. But when I just first saw that, which was, and I think about 5:30 this morning, when I switched my computer on to get some gear for work, it's like, what's going on there then? But again, brilliant. Thanks for sending those in, Alan. Kushti.
What's coming next? What's coming next?
Here we go.
Oh, giant gnomes.
There's gnome place like home.
Hey!
I'll tell you what happened about, it was about a week again, actually.
They're very
Come in,
big.
up and up, Got staff going up to the various sections, and I popped in to see if he's doing all right. And Donna goes, oh, I've got a surprise for you. First thing I'm thinking, crisps. Second thing, chocolate. Where is it? Where's the surprise? Oh, it's in the purple bubble. Brilliant, right? Went over, looked at my desk, and out. Then I turned back and saw these, which Donna had brought in. Now, as we know, they're giving me the fame. I like actually. I don't like looking at them.
That one with the yellow's got his eyes on you.
I know, it's falls you in the room, doesn't it? Our very own Mark Green, squad of this parish. He does like quite a lot of art projects.
It's quite a growing sideline gnome painting, isn't it?
Yeah. So I think it's got things. It's busy with stuff and that, but we'll eventually get around to doing them, giving them good old paint up and a clean down and stuff like that. So I'd like to say thank you, Donna, for that. And I suppose I'll have to, in the spirit of on-ton cardio.
It's all right. She's not in the county.
I know she's not. It's all right. Donna, what have you done? You're ruining my life. But thanks for that, and we'll have a look at them down the line when they're all painted up.
Excellent. Right, here we go. What we got next?
I don't know.
It might be another.
A few weeks ago, you may or may not noticed that me and Cheryl were off. We said we'd having a week off. In fact, we were moonlighting for NASA. There was a satellite in trouble, and they phoned us up dead of night. Spiff, what you doing? I goes, well, I'm on my week off. He goes, you couldn't do us a favour, could you, Spiff? I goes, what's that? He goes, could you and Cheryl nip out to Cape Canaveral? We'll fly you up, and could you sort a satellite?
Was this the Kazi one? SpaceX has had a broken toilet.
No, with this, I can't talk. That wasn't me.
Well, they should have called me, obviously, if they had a broken toilet.
Dino.
Why they were calling you, I have no idea.
Up to space we went.
Oh, I know why.
Aye.
Because they were using the pads, like we use.
I know, they are, I know. Aye, sorry, up to space we went. And what a nightmare it was. But we got a cup of tea out of it.
That's all right.
So that's Cheryl in her EVA suit in space.
Do we suspect that there's another one coming?
There is
up?
another one. Oh! Me. Look at that.
Oh my word.
Pressure under the fire there. No, what it was, we went up to the Life Centre at Newcastle. Now, what it was, you could sit down at like this, camera, press the button and took a picture, and above you there was like an EVA suit. And it sort of, it was like
projected it onto
that.
Oh, very good.
So it was a proper grand day, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent.
I think that might be the end, is it?
Blooming heck.
Oh, the night's been a roller coaster ride. There
Yep,
we go. We're back
that's it.
to start.
So let's,
thank you for joining us for that showcase. Extreme to the max.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, ladies and
That
gentlemen,
was a
quite a journey,
marathon.
hasn't it, that one? I'll tell you what we'll do, because that's about it for this week, but we'll do a final screen peepage and see what the hell's
Screen
going on.
peepage. Right. Kaylee Cox.
Hey-oh, Kelly, up you doing
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah. You're good friends with me.
Who is?
Anthony Rudd.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Now this could cause some controversy, but I fully endorse this.
Right, you're gone.
Daphne Rudd,
Yes.
the boss of the Rudd household. I love my cheese scones with jam. Strange or what? I love cheese and jam on toast is a winner.
All right.
Winner, chicken dinner.
I might give you that again. See, the thing is, it's with these things, Duff. I think, yeah, I'll do it. I might like it. But just at the last second, I'll bottle it. I think, nah.
Well, it's only like having cheese and apple or...
I don't like that.
well,
I don't like ham and pineapple. I don't like any of that.
ham and pineapple's not cheese.
No, but you know what I mean? I don't like any of that. I like sweet and sour. I'll go that far.
Well, this is a soup.
But I don't like it with pineapple in.
Because cheese is slightly acidic.
Aye.
It's got a slight acidity
I
to
know.
it.
I know it's one of these things at work and all that, but it's,
Don't you like white cheese and pork?
Oh, no.
Stilton and pork?
Oh, I can do that. I can do anything with pork. I can have a packet of crisps with pork. You know what I mean? Let's
I
be
think
honest.
should we crash on from that?
Let's do that. Yeah. You know, send booze and cheese. No, I'll give it a gun. I'll give it a go.
But
What
cheese-
sort of,
cheese
no,
on
what
toast
sort of
is
jam
that
would you use for that? See, I'd think a quite bitter one I'd gone for like a black currants, actually.
Yeah, that'd be a good choice. Cherry works well, like sour cherry.
I could side. That's what I mean, that biter.
But surprisingly, strawberry jam does work, but you need to have really strong cheese with it, like a really strong cheddar.
Yeah, extra mature.
Extra mature, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise it is too sweat.
See what I've got it on? The should have brought us around. It's like we're millionaires. I've got actually cheese with proper truffle in it.
My word.
It's the first time I tasted truffle in my life.
No?
It tastes like, truffle to me tastes like dirt and hardcore mushrooms.
Well, it is a mushroom.
Aye. But
that probably,
I wouldn't have it on a burger. I'll maybe have it on a steak a bit melted. I'm digressing with cheese again, isn't I?
You are. But anyway,
apologises for cheese chunter. That's cheese chunter.
don't get me started. We're coming up to Christmas.
That's the whole show.
Which is, for me, is the season of cheese.
It is, aye. And gout. Right, what have we got? Who else before we...
No, sorry, there ended
Okay.
the screen piece.
I'll give you one last piece of breaking news, which... well, yeah, it's breaking news, and I can say. Obviously, you know, things we did back in the day with our, you know, sending out things like DVDs, sending out newsletters, that was specifically funded to do that. We were specifically funded because it costs actually quite a bit of money, you know, for all the printing, for the actual DVDs, this, that, and the other. But what we decided as a staff team, as a unity, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, there's a little odd treat from to you from us. Is just before Christmas, a couple of weeks before Christmas, whatever, we're going to put together and send out a bumper Christmas activity pack stroke DVD, which will feature new content and sort of highlights of things. So I might, So I might, for instance, pick out, I'm going to call this now, Art Showcase Extreme to the Max Royale, which is what I will have, because I'm the adjudicator. My decision is what, Mike?
Final.
I will pick out some of my favourite bits of the Art Showcase. We can put them together.
Almost like an annual. Like an annual.
An annual.
When I was a kid, I used to love it.
I
Year,
did.
my grandma used to buy me at least one annual.
I still love
it
them.
was the law.
So we'll put together that. So it'll be like, you know, as a video, there may be like 3 minutes of almost, if you like, a calendar thing. That's just come put me with an idea, but I'll put that to the back. But some sort of thing, like a retrospective of the year.
I think that's a really good idea.
So as we look towards
Art
2020...
Showcase of the year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Royale.
So I think we should have cravats and, you know...
Do you know what? I could
everything.
do that. And a cigar.
Yeah.
That's again, send
No,
send booze and
stop
cheese.
with the booze.
But yeah, so we're going to put that together for you, and imagine you'll get it. That's a week or two before Christmas.
Whenever we can be
Yeah,
bothered,
because
really.
I mean, it's not that far away. I mean, it's like 5-6 weeks, but we'll start putting that together again. We must.
I believe Mr. Watson may well have already started.
Good man.
Yes.
Good man. Okay, so I think that's about it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure who's doing what next week. It may be Alan, maybe me. Just because.
It could be Ellen.
Yeah, no, but I think the art ladies wanting her for her art expertise or artspertise for a certain event, which I'll just be like, oh, do you know what I mean? I can do it, you know, but it's like a funny thing.
Does it involve crayons?
No, it's something. There's one of these art words, right? It goes on for about 15 syllables, and it's in French, and it means colouring in. You know what I mean? Like the trumpet. It means folding or something.
That's origami.
That's only for Japanese. You know what I mean? You saying on Japanese people.
Have we got any shout outs while we're here?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, right. Is that why we're padding a little bit?
Ring me, buddy.
You know, you said we wouldn't have very much to do today.
Oh, we've got over an hour.
We still managed.
We better do the Nash.
We've still managed to waffle on for an hour.
Because it's extreme chunter, ladies and gentlemen. Extreme chunter. So take it easy out there across the bubbles. For those of you at home, across the ever-expanding Heathlands footprint. I'm going to get in this 5 times in a thing. And a big massive thank you to Mr. Mike there.
Hello.
Co-pilot that for today's shenanigans.
At short notice.
It is, you know.
As usual.
It's the best way to do it, isn't it?
It
That way you don't have to think about it. Just do it. You can't get the feel. So from all of us here, to all of you out there across the footprints, until next week, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a good one.